So here's the ingredients, all right, for the Filipino menudo. Okay, so we got, let's see, start over here. We got the avocado oil for sauteing, black pepper and salt to taste. We got 8 cloves of minced garlic, not from a jar, fresh. Annatto powder for coloring, and the Filipinos call it aswiti. This is optional. It's just for the color. So when you're cooking and you're gonna sell it, that's the kind of stuff you want to put in there for color. If you're at home, it's like, you could do without. 1 medium brown onion. I got all those. 14-ounce can of sweet peas. The chicken liver, I boiled it for 15 minutes and then I kind of roughly cut it. Okay, we got 2 medium to large bell peppers, red bell pepper. We have the almost 3 pounds of boneless chicken thighs. I deboned it myself. I have 1.5 pounds of already fried French fries, because if you cut them, you go, oh, cutting them better because it's fresh. Yeah, but it'll turn this whole dish into mush. Believe me, I've done it before. You don't want it, okay? So, and then we have the chicken gizzards. The chicken gizzards are absolutely soft, and sometimes they come with the hearts. So I cut those in half, and I cut these, cut them however you want. I cut them down the middle sometimes. I cut them in thirds all the way down. I have it in a pressure cooker. Listen, if you want easy cooking, extra tender, soft, all the good stuff, get a pressure cooker. Get a cheap little one. For this would have worked perfect. Okay, so stop messing around. Anyway, we're gonna get started in just a second. And 1.5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon with the sodium, with the salt, okay? Because we're not gonna add a lot of salt to this. The only reason I have salt is just in case it needs a little more salt because the flavor, but that's it. We'll be back. All right, so I cut these long to begin with, but what you want to have them in, you want to cut them in about 1/3 because you want to have them bite-sized. You don't want to have this hanging out your mouth, all right? About 1/3, but cut them long-wise to begin with and cut them in about 1/3 like that. Let me show you one more time. Cut them in about 1/3. Okay, cut it there, right there, about 1/3. So it's bite-sized, right? Be back. We're back. We're gonna start cooking, but I forgot to mention one thing. In a traditional Filipino menudo, you put garbanzo beans and you put raisins. I'm not a big fan of either one. I mean, I like garbanzo beans in a salad, whatnot, but not in here. For some reason, I like the peas. The peas come out really nice. They got a little sweetness to it. They're wonderful. Okay, so here we go. Let me get this popped here. Okay, get that on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use about 1.5 tablespoons or so of my my avocado oil, and so we can saute this bad boy up. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna be putting almost 8 cloves of garlic. Now, this is a little more than some people can handle. I'm a big time, no vampire's ever gonna bite me, and as a matter of fact, my whole family gets bit constantly by mosquitoes and whatnot. I do not, and I don't think you have to cook this down without this. You can put the onions already and let them go together because they're all going to be cooking. So you let this go for a couple seconds here. And then I'm going to put the annatto right now. Give me a second. Okay, start cooking. Remember, the annatto is, sort of optional. You can put it or not. It really is not going to change the difference on the flavor, but it looks nicer. Okay, so here's the annatto, and that's the aswiti. We'll put that bad boy in here. Kind of an orange, a little bit of orange hue to it. And you're gonna mix that together. Fumble it around here. Fumble it around. Let it cook in there with it. Okay. Let me just put a hair more oil. Just a hair. Little squirt. Just a little squirt. There we go. Little more moist. Gonna cook these up. Mix all this together so the annatto coloring, the sweet tea gets in there. Just like that. And we'll be back in a second when these cook down for about a minute. All right, so that was about 3 minutes of stir frying my onions, garlic, and the sweet tea. Now we're gonna add the chicken and get that all coated in there. Here's that almost 3 pounds of chicken. Here we go. All right. We're gonna get that all colored in there and mixed together. Get it all kind of combined. Get it under, fold it over, get it under, fold it over, break up the big pile. Let that bad boy cook, man. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Gonna get going. Cook this a little bit for pretty close to 5 minutes. So you don't want to watch me do that for 5 minutes. You know how to do this already. I've already been doing it. So, oh, wait a second. I'm gonna put a little pinch of salt. Little pinch of salt, even though we're going to be putting the bouillon, and a really nice pinch of black pepper. Okay, like so. All right, let me mix that up, and then give me just a quick second. Mix this bad boy up. There we go. Remember, these are boneless chicken thighs. All right, so here's all our goodies that you just saw just a second ago. This was about 6 minutes of cooking, so it's not 100% all the way done, but it's very, about 90% of the way. Now what we're gonna do is gonna add, let me show you this here. This here is my chicken bouillon and the water that I, 1 cup of the chicken bouillon, water for the chicken bouillon, and the other 2 cups were the, oh, that's hot, that is hot. The other 2 cups were the water that I used to put to cook the liver, okay, to boil the liver in, that I did for 15 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna add that to this, so it's a total of 3 cups. We're gonna add this to it right there, so that'll take a second. Let me turn that up, and what I'm gonna add to it is the bell peppers. Just let me do a little, get this all combined here just a wee bit. A little bit of something here. A little bit of something. Oh, that's looking so good. Isn't it? All right. So get that cooking there. Gonna add the bell peppers because some people like to add them at the end. I like to put them right now so they can melt down a little bit because I don't like biting into a crisp bell pepper. Can't stand it. Wouldn't like that in my fajita, so why would I do it here? All right, so this is gonna go for about maybe another 6 minutes on simmer, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes of more simmering. Let me turn it down just a little bit better. Simmering going just a little. All right, so look at that. Look at that. And if you need more soup in there, you need some more. I got a little bit on the side just in case. Look at that. Oh man. Oh dude. All that garlic, onions, the bell peppers, the salt, the pepper, the freaking chicken. Jesus. Now we're gonna add the French fries. Here. This is a pound and a half of already fried French fries. And put this bad boys in here. Like I said, you don't want to use fresh potatoes because it's real tricky to cook that way. Alright? So put about a pound and a half in here. Everything's falling apart on this napkin. All right, that's wonderful. All right, I'm almost there. I'm almost there, guys. Land a hoe. Something like that, whatever. Okay. All right, there. So, let me see my spatula. We're gonna melt that all in there. Melt all this in there. That sucker gone. Look at that. Look at that. All right. All right. And when I put those 3 cups of the liver water and the chicken bouillon, I have it on the side a little bit also, even though I had put it in earlier when I wasn't on film. I took a little out because I thought it looked a little wet, but it's looking a little dry right now. So I'm gonna put a little bit in here. You can do the same thing. You'll know what's happening while you're doing it. Put about 2 ladles of this in there, about somewhere in there. Yeah, maybe about there. Okay, just depends on what's happening because your house is going to be looking different. So you go like so, just like this. Incorporate that bad boy like that, and you let that go for about 3 minutes. We'll be back. So that was how many more minutes was that, cameraman?
Like 3.
3 or 4? 3 or 4 minutes. The fries to kind of get in there and get incorporated. Do some more flipping. Do some more flipping, and if you need more juice, put some more juice in that bad boy, dude. It looks like I might. So in just a second. So what I add now, I'll go ahead and add a little ladle of my broth from earlier. Oops, that's burning. There we go. Ooh, that plate is hot. Too friggin' hot. Sheesh willikers, or whatever they say in China or whatever. Alright, so look at that. This is what we're gonna put in now. We're gonna put in the gizzards. Incorporate those. Incorporate them. You don't want to put the liver right now because they bust up real easy. It's fine if they bust up because it adds to the flavor anyway. And this whole thing's infused with the water of the boiling part. Alright, so look at that. I ended up needing most of my broth after all, but I wanted to make sure. Okay, so look at that bad boy. Filipino chicken menudo. I have another video you can check out that has the pork shank with these other gizzards and liver. We'll put the liver in here. Yeah, look at that. Woo! You're gonna love this. Just get it in and fold it. Don't go trying to bust them up too much. Just kind of fold it over. Fold it over. Fold it over again. Keep folding it. Don't overdo it. Get it kind of incorporated in there. Put that boys in there. Look at that, cameraman. You were right. Jazz was finally right in her life. I needed most of this broth. She's finally right. First time ever, but hey, better late than never, I guess. Right, Jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah. You love being on camera, Jazz? On your voice? All right. Shut up, Sabrina. That's her little brat sister with her. Fucking shit in her kimono. She's walking around the house with a freaking kimono on. Looks like a monkey, dude. I don't know. Right, so the 14-ounce can, whatever, of peas, you do it at the very end, and you let it simmer for about 3 minutes, and then we'll be eating it. So I'm gonna incorporate this, and I'll be right back. Right. Hey, so that was about 3 minutes for those peas to incorporate. Look at that. Oh my God, if you would be here, your mouth would be watering and you'd be begging for me to give you some of this, bro. I swear to God. This is the craziest, delicious flavor you'll ever have. And, you know, we sell it at Loco Islander. We're not showing you my shirt yet, but you know what? Follow us on Instagram, man. Loco Islander. That's the bomb stuff, bro. You want to get down? You want to have a crazy, delicious meal for nothing, dude, nothing. Anyway, this bad boy's done. So, what I'm going to do, I got some rice in here just made a second ago. Look at that. Woo! Ooh, wait, that's hot. Okay. We can get all the goodies in there. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. Take a look at that. That's the shizzle, dude. And I mean the shit. You know what I'm saying? Look. So I'm going to turn this off because it don't need to keep cooking. This is absolutely delicious. Remember, use frozen fries and fry them. Be ready. It's delicious. Let me let that cool down a little because I'm going to be dying right now. Once again, if we stop having to get interrupted by telephone calls for no freaking reason, yeah, whatever. Okay, anyway, absolutely delicious. It smells amazing in the house. My mouth is watering. It might get burned. I can't quite find a red bell. Oh, I got a bell pepper right there. It fell off. Okay, anyway, delicious. It's a little bit hot, not like my other ones. Oh my God. Let me tell you something.
It's better than meatloaf.
It's definitely better than meatloaf. Yes, thank you, Jazz, the cameraman. Okay. Yeah. Just throw your recipe away for meatloaf. Listen, next time somebody says they love meatloaf, ask them, hey, when's the last time you had it? You know what they're gonna go? Wow, maybe like 4 years ago. You don't love it, dude. Stop making it, lazy ass. All right, hey, listen. Let me get another bite. It's freaking good. That's so good. Look, like, subscribe. Look, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you find that this is valuable in any way to you, or you just like watching me burn my mouth, I don't know, subscribe. Tell other people to subscribe. You're gonna love it, man. Make a comment. Don't be mean too much, but it's okay. I can handle. I'm a big boy, right? Don't make meatloaf. And you can follow us where we cook food. You can try our food. I have these in burritos, and you can check on Local Islander. Like Filipino food, Mexican food, all kinds of good stuff, man. We don't even cost that much, bro. It's delicious. So I'm gonna be back in just a second with the burrito. Right, so hey, here's my tortilla for my burrito. Okay, I'm gonna get some rice. I'm gonna show you how we make it at Local Islander. We don't use hands like this. Okay, we put some rice in there. This is home, so I do it home style right here. And we get the Filipino Menudo right here. Oh my God, you're gonna cry, dude, when you have this, bro. Swear to God. Look at that. That might be way too much for that poor thing. Okay. All right. Take it two sides. Go like so. Take it here. Come up over here. Boom. Pull it. And voila. Voila. You can just fix the ends. Fix the ends a little. This is gonna burn like a mug, dude. Oh. Mmm. So delicious. You bunch of maniacs. Dina don't get to be here anymore. Make your sister laugh. Listen. This is hot. It's so good. You happy now?
She's burning her mouth out the side.
You burning your mouth too? I'm gonna burn my mouth one more time then. Listen. Come get this at Local Islander. But this is the thing. Get a much bigger tortilla because you're gonna want to eat a lot more. This is the large one. I want to get the extra large. They're like 12 inch or something. This might be a 10. The little ones are 8s. They're so good, man. It has everything you want in a meal right here. Come to Local Islander, eat it. Go on more of my recipes and stop making breadcrumb filled hamburger in a pan. Who does that? Just ruined all the meat. See you next time.
Go ahead.
Man, if you could smell this, you'll be in love. Damn, dude, every freaking time. God, I'm gonna be dying right now. So my daughter thought it would be okay to give me a plastic picnic spoon to eat with, but since we're filming, I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. You know, her and her freaking goofy ass looking kimono. I don't know where she thinks she's at. All right, okay. She's over there talking shit right now to her sister about me. Wow, that's freaking steaming hot. Oh my God. That's, you don't even. All right, cut.